I love a good hybrid product. Something that kills two birds, maybe even three with one stone, means I don't have to use as much stuff, even though I love my stuff. You all know I love my stuff. In today's video, we're going to have a look at Ilia's Super Skin Serum Tint, which is an SPF 40. It says that it's a clean makeup and a skincare and an SPF all rolled up in one. Let's see how it does. Okay, do we have it? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mary. I'm 50 years old and I love experimenting with products, devices, methods, anything that's going to help me look as young as I feel. If you like the look of this video, I really hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and also give the video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that you know every time a new video is uploaded, which happens every Friday. Okay, my intention was to start off by saying, hey guys, today is another Foundation Friday, but I think it's a little bit more than that. I'm still not entirely sure. This is a product by Ilia that launched last year. It's called their Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. Ilia Beauty is a line that provides what they call clean, organic makeup that is packed with good for your skin ingredients. Now that sounds great. I mean, if I'm going to be wearing makeup anyway, who doesn't want a little bit of extra goodness in there that's actually going to do nice things for our skin? Looking at the list of awards, I mean, we're talking Allure, Glamour, Elle, Birdie, OK Magazine, Shape, Refinery and Prevention. They have all given this Best Tinted and Moisturizer, Best Clean Foundation, Best Natural Skin Tint. So it's getting a lot of hype and it's getting a lot of kudos. So I was dying to try this brand. So today we are going to have a look at it. The key ingredients are 12% zinc oxide, which is a mineral sunscreen, yay, so it should be very non-irritating. It has niacinamide, it has squalene, and hyaluronic acid. So all of these ingredients together, first of all, will protect the skin using our SPF. It will also help to plump the skin. It should reduce fine lines and wrinkles and even out your skin tone. So it's got some really good powerhouse of ingredients in it, so that's great. It is silicone-free, it is oil-free, it is safe for sensitive skin. And it basically says that it is SPF MADE SUPER, and that's quite the claim. It comes in 30 shades, and for $48 US, which is a bit of a whopper of a price tag, you are getting 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce, which is a fair amount of product. They do not ship outside of the US, so I happened to be over there a few weeks ago, so I picked this up when I was in Sephora. And before I even went, I was curious as sort of the shade ranges and trying to find something suitable. And I went onto their website and they do have a color match system where you upload a selfie, they do an analysis, and they send you an email with your recommended shade. Now they had suggested that the right shade for me was going to be Portofino, which is ST10, which is a medium with a warm undertone. When I went and got color matched in Sephora, it turns out that I'm actually ST11, which is Matria, which is medium with a cool undertone. And both of those were surprising to me because ordinarily I am medium with a neutral undertone, but look, sure, we'll see how we get on with that again. So I've used this a fair amount over the past couple of weeks and I kind of can't get my head around it. I haven't actually decided how I feel, so I'm going to try to do something different with it today. I've pretty much been using this just as a foundation. So I'm doing my normal skincare routine in the morning, which is hefty enough. I like to use a number of products to make sure my skin is set up for the day. And I was putting this on at the last step, you know, after I'd done all the skincare and all of the SPF, and then I put this on. Oil Slick City. Holy Toledo Batman, we're talking shiny like I have never been shiny before. So when I was putting the notes together for this video, I had to go look at the website just to kind of, you know, get a few of the tidbits that they say about themselves. And I was surprised to learn that they recommend you use this product very differently. They say that you should be applying this product to clean skin, so no other skincare in preparation for it. So they're treating this as a skincare product that has SPF and acts as a makeup, as opposed to a makeup that has some good skin ingredients and an SPF, or an SPF with good ingredients, whatever. So of course I'm a bit skeptical about this because yes, it has niacinamide, it has hyaluronic acid, which, you know, the jury's still out. My skin doesn't always play nicely with HA. It has squalene, which is really good for hydration. So I have such dehydrated skin that usually it just soaks up anything you put on it. Now it's interesting, and I'm keen to see how this works because I'm producing way too much oil, or it's way too oily every other time I've used it. But by not putting on my face oil, which I generally do a serum, I generally do a moisturizer, an eye cream. I'm not going to do any of that stuff today. So essentially what I did do this morning was a vitamin C, because it doesn't have vitamin C in it, and I use a vitamin C every day. And I put on an SPF, because the one thing I'm going to tell you is that they suggest that you use a quarter of a dropper and that's supposed to do your whole face. Well, bullshit, because that is not enough SPF. So do not rely on this product alone as an SPF. That's the one thing I would say. So I have already put SPF on my face. I've used my Ulta MD because it's got good hydration to it. So I put that on, you know, I let it sit for 15 or 20 minutes before I put this stuff on. So I can tell you right now, I'm not relying on this for SPF. I love that it's got some good coverage, but it is not enough. It's not even half of what I should be putting on my face, probably even a quarter. That's okay, because we're using this as a makeup, really, and let's see how it does. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to apply one side of my face using my fingers, and the other side of the face I'm going to use a brush. And this is my BK Beauty 101 brush, which is lovely because it gets into all the little nooks and crannies. So I am going to put some of this into the palm of my hand. That's actually about what they're recommending. And I'm going to start by putting it just onto my face with my hands. It does feel nice going on. It feels kind of serum-y, so it doesn't feel like a heavy makeup, I have to say. I put that all over because I don't think I'm going to bother with a separate concealer today. A lot of the days I don't anyway. I don't have huge dark circles in my eyes. I don't have any spots of any kind. I generally just have some discoloration. Okay, I do have scarring on my nose and in different spots from a car accident. So it feels really moisturizing. I can say that. Like, it feels light. Doesn't feel super heavy. Okay, so that's one side. I'm going to go back in with another bit of this. And I'm going to use my brush this time to see if that delivers a different effect at all. So I think all in all, you know, you're not getting a huge coverage out of this. So if you are looking for full, medium to full, this may not be the one. It says it's buildable, but I don't wear heavy makeup anyway. I would tend to wear more for filming than I would during the day. On regular days, and I'm not doing this. Still have quite a bit in my hand there left over. Not sure if you can see. So, what do we think? I'm going to go in and put a tiny bit more in the center of my face because that is where I carry my redness and where I tend to like the most coverage. So it feels like a heavy serum. It feels like a lotion. I can sort of feel it sitting on my skin though, I have to say, and I'm going back in with a bit more. It's messy. I'm going to say that too. It is messy. Okay. Messy hands. Need to go clean those off. Okay, so that is, I don't know, kind of I would consider two coats of it really, because I don't tend to go very heavy. And what do you think of it? I think up close I can see it sort of sticking in patches. It's greasy. It's definitely, would it be called dewy? I think it's a bit more than dewy, personally. It does actually say that you should powder this if you have oily skin. Now, just to clarify, I do not have oily skin. I have dehydrated skin, so my skin is quite normal. It's not problematic at all. However, it just soaks everything up. It's just a part of being middle-aged that anything I put on, this is what my skin does to it. So makeup in particular doesn't tend to last very long for me because my skin just absorbs it. And that's why I'm constantly spritzing, and I use a lot of oils because it just keeps my skin nice and plump and hydrated. This feels, it's not tacky at all, but it feels wet. It feels wet. And it doesn't feel like it's drying down. Now, it's funny that it feels kind of the same as it did with all of my skincare on it, but you know, I kind of don't mind that it has that feel to it. It's not great coverage though, would you say? I have a couple of small age spots that usually are my indicators that I can see here. So those have not been covered. So it's feeling like a colored tint, which I suppose is what it is. Or like a tinted serum, I guess. The one tinted serum that I really love is by Trinny London. It's called their De-Stress Serum, and it gives incredible coverage. I don't know, man, I'm not really loving this so much right now, but sure, I'm gonna put a little powder on it. It could make everything go tits up, frankly. This could go really, really badly, really, really quickly, but I'm gonna try it. Sorry, get my thing, I wasn't very well prepared. So I tend to only powder in a very small area because I tend to like shine, a little bit of shine. This is a lot of shine. Oh, I'm not liking this at all. And I have some peeling here, which my skin can do with tretinoin if I unfortunately hit it in the wrong spot. So I'm seeing a little bit of peeling there, which is gross, can I say. And I'm powdering in more places than I ordinarily would powder because this is so damn shiny. So far, I'm not digging it. I'm not going to lie. It is now 8:15, and I'm going to check in. I'm going to go off and do the other bits of my makeup. I'll put on a tiny bit of, maybe a little bit of eye stuff, and some mascara and eyebrow pencil, and I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not even, might put on a little tiny bit of blush. So far, all the foundation reviews that I've done on this channel have all been positive. This is the first one that I am not digging. You never know. It could wear beautifully and it can keep my skin hydrated, which nothing else seems to do. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've put on the rest of my stuff for the day. I did some mascara. I put on a tiny bit of eyeshadow, a little bit of blush, and my eyebrow pencil and a little lipstick. So this is the finished look. And okay, first of all, I have to say I'm sweating profusely because it is so hot here right now. It is, I think, 21 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is insane. So I'm sweating, which probably isn't helping this foundation, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. But I will say I have some terrible, not sure if you can see it, a little bit of peely stuff happening here and around my nose. And that peely stuff is not the fault of the foundation. It is the fault of my skin and my tretinoin that I adore and I do not care. I put up with it, but it's not masking it. And ordinarily I'm able to do that with other products. So up close, it's not looking great. But for right now, if I can live through the sweat, it's fine. So I'm gonna check back in probably after lunch sometime and again at the end of the day just to see how it's worn. So stick around, I'll be back soon. Hey guys. Okay, so the day didn't go exactly as planned. I intended to do a check-in at lunchtime, but my day just ran away from me and sorry, work got too busy. So instead, it is the end of the day check-in. It is 5:30 and this is where we are. What do you think? Okay, the first question is, can you see any makeup left? You know, I'm not really sure. I don't think so. I don't think the coverage was great to begin with anyway. They're probably gonna say it wasn't a makeup anyhow, but I mean, my skin looks fine. Can you see a difference at all?
No.
No. It doesn't look like it's still there, or no, it just looks like me. Not gonna have anything on. Okay. But it's got this peely thing happening all over. It's got it here, here, around the nose. I just have to say, I really don't like this. This is definitely not a win for me. And I'm so disappointed because Tinted serums, bring it on. Trinny London's I adore. You know, for all the hype, I'm really surprised this didn't work better. I've tried it with skincare. I've tried it without skincare. I didn't do a primer, but I never do a primer. And I wouldn't have thought you needed to for a sunscreen product. No great wear time. So I guess this was kind of a bust for me. But I would really like to know if you have tried this product. And more specifically, if you have liked this product. What am I doing wrong? Is it just me? Done it with skincare, without skincare. I don't know what this peely thing is. I actually thought it was my skin, but I'm very anxious to get this stuff off so that I can find out. But it just didn't give me the wear time. it didn't seem to do what I would ordinarily want this kind of product to do. So please leave the comments below. Tell me whether you like it or not, and if I've just done something wrong, or if you have any tips. Sure, I have a full jar, so I might as well try to figure out how to fix it. But I hope this was helpful and interesting. And I think that's pretty much it for today's video. So thanks again for joining, and if you like it, please do give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I will see you for the next video. Take care. Something in my tooth that whole time.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Is it going to show up right here?
No.